Hello everybody, my name is Tana. Welcome to today's dynamic twisting Vinyasa Yoga Flow. This will be a strong, fluid practice, moving with the breath as we focus on opening up our thoracic spine. So really working on that mobility of your whole trunk, as well as strengthening our spine and our upper body. So if you haven't already, please take a moment to subscribe. I post new flows here every week. And when you're ready, we are going to get straight into it. So you are welcome to find a butterfly position at the back of your space. So getting straight into our hips, you can just gently bring your feet together. And then I want you to try to get as long through the spine as possible. So if you have really tight hips, you can just walk your feet forward slightly to find a more diamond-like shape. And then you can wrap your hands around your ankles or the edges of your feet and try to lengthen up through the top of your head as you gently pull your knees down a little bit closer to the floor. Okay, and then just finding a moment of connection, of centeredness here as you get a little bit more into your hips. Let's take a nice big breath in through the nose. Exhale, sighing it out through the mouth. And again, nice and spacious. Allow the rib cage to flare out to the sides, breathing in and breathing out. One more time like that, nice and spacious. Inhale through the nose, feel the belly expand. Exhale to let it go. Okay, beautiful. Now keep your hands where they are on your feet and just gently lean forwards. It doesn't need to be the deepest fold in the world. We are just getting a little bit more into our hips. So right into our hips, continue to pull your knees down closer to the floor. And then let's take one more breath here. Okay, beautiful. And then roll upwards, bring your hands behind you. We'll cross our right foot over our left thigh now, finding a figure four stretch. So if you have tight hips, walk your left foot forward slightly. Otherwise, if you're looking to increase the stretch, pull your left foot closer towards you. And then press your fingerprints into the floor behind you and then try to lengthen up through your spine. So growing tall through the spine, simultaneously pulling your right knee forwards, and you'll feel that deep stretch through the outer thigh. Okay, and then let's just take a nice conscious breath in and an easy breath out. Okay, beautiful. Let's change sides. Left foot over the right, just noticing how this side feels, and then flexing into this left foot. Again, we're going to try to lengthen through the spine, lifting up through the chest and through the head. Nice big breath in through the nose. Exhaling through the nose. Okay, beautiful, guys. Okay, uncross your feet. Now we're going to come straight into a squat, Malasana squat. If you're still feeling super tight through your hips, that's completely normal. The heels can be lifted if need be. Let's just try to keep our feet as wide as possible. Hands together at the heart. Take a nice big breath into the inner seams of your legs. Okay, beautiful. Hands to the floor in front of you. Find a fold over your legs. Heel toe your feet closer together. Keep a little micro bend in your knees here. Face soft, relaxed. Come into a halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, fold forwards. One more time like that. Again, inhale, peeling your chest to the front. Exhale, fold forwards, melt down. And then keeping a little micro bend through the knees, we're going to roll all the way up to standing, taking it nice and slow to begin with. And then push into your feet firmly. Inhale, high mountain pose, growing till reaching at the top. And then exhale, bend your knees, arch your spine, cactus through your arms, reaching through your breastplate. And then exhale, round and contract, wrapping everything in. Let me go again. Inhale, opening up the chest, the front body. Exhale to round. And again, inhale, finding that rhythm as you move, as you open. Exhale to round. One more time, breathing in and breathing out. Lovely. Inhale, high mountain pose. Grow tall, reach through your fingertips as you push into your feet. Exhale, fold forwards, wash your chest over your legs. Soften your jaw. Right hand to the floor. Slowly we'll melt our left arm into the air, coming into a bit of a twist. So work towards straightening out through your left leg, keeping your right leg bent, and lean into your left shoulder. Nice big breath here. And out. Lower your left hand to the floor, changing sides, melting your right fingertips into the air and working towards keeping that right leg straight. Don't worry if that feels very impossible right now. We're just easing into it. Keep a smile on your face, breathing in. And then breathing out, both hands lower down to the earth. Coming into a halfway lift, breathing in. Exhale, folding forwards. Okay, lovely. Leisurely make your way forwards into a high plank position. Take your time. Shoulders over your wrists, drive back into your heels, belly to spine. Take an inhale. And then exhale, hanging cobra, hips to your wrists. Lift up through your chest, shoulders pull back a lot. Take an inhale. Exhale, belly to spine, downward facing dog. Guide your hips back and push firmly into the paddings of your hands as you begin to walk it out. Bending one leg and then bending the other, maybe taking your hips from side to side. All the while just keeping your face and your jaw free of tension, opening up the body physically, energetically. Okay, and then on the next breath in, heels lift off the floor, tip forwards, high plank. Exhale straight into your hanging cobra. So nice continuous movement here. Take a downward facing dog, gliding your hips all the way back, chest to your thighs. Again, we rock forwards, navel to spine. See if you can move with a sense of ease and control. Breathe in, lift up through your chest. Exhale, take a back downward facing dog. One more time. Moving with the breath, feeling into the shape, feeling into the energy that's moving through you. Inhale. Exhale, we'll meet in a downward facing dog. Beautiful. Now bring your toes slightly closer together. Push firmly into your fingerprints. And then reach your right leg into the air, finding a three-legged dog. Bend generously into this leg, heel to your bum. Take a breath. And then as you exhale, knee to the nose, contract your spine, rounding through your upper back. Inhale, three-legged dog, extending back into your foot again. Exhale, knee to your nose. Inhale, one more time, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to the nose, round. Last three-legged dog, reach back into your foot. And then as you breathe out, low lunge, step softly in between your hands. You can lower your left knee down to the mat. Keep your hands on either side of your foot. Push your hips forwards and down. All right, we'll take a breath in. And then as you breathe out, coming into a half split position. So working towards straightening through the front leg. Inhale. And then exhale, rock forwards again to your lunge. So we're just getting into our hip flexors here and our hamstrings at the same time. Let's come back into that half splits position. Keep the breath flowing. Don't worry if you're sweating a lot. I already am. Rock forwards to a lunge. Breathe in. Okay, and then listening carefully, breathing out, pick your back knee off the floor. Low lunge. Inhale, lift your chest. And then as you breathe out, we're going to come into a half lift, half split. So your fingers are on the floor. You're going to kick back into the left leg. Breathe in, reach into your heel. And then exhale, left knee pulls towards your nose, round through the upper back. Inhale, reaching the leg back again. Inhale. Exhale, hug it in. Again, we extend, we reach. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, reach back. Hold now. Okay, listening carefully. Left fingers to the floor. Right hand stretches into the air. So it's sort of like a reverse moon shape. Important to keep your back leg nice and active. So if this is really difficult, keep your right hand to your right hip. This might help you find a bit of counterbalance. And then just play with it. Don't take it too seriously. Don't take yourself too seriously. We're really opening through the chest here and strengthening really the whole body through our core. One more breath. Exhale, warrior two, land the foot down to the earth and then sink nice and low into your shape. Ground your energy for a moment. Inhale, reverse warrior, extend out through that right arm. And then Exhale, rainbow warrior, gliding back into your left leg. Everybody's favorite pose. Inhale, glide forwards again. Reverse and reach into your right fingers. Exhale, again, rainbow, take it back. Flare open through the right toes. Inhale, reverse warrior, breathe in. And then as you breathe out, take a wide-legged fold, Prasarita Padottanasana. Melt down, push into the edges of your feet, active through the legs. Softly lift your chest, halfway lift. Exhale, fold and melt a little bit deeper in between your thighs. Inhale, halfway again. And then as you breathe out, side ankle position, back of your mat, left forearm meets the thigh, reaching through the right fingerprints, lean into the right shoulder, opening through your side, opening through your chest. One more breath. Inhale, reverse your warrior, reach through that left arm and breathe fully into your left rib cage here. Okay, listening carefully. Exhale, Skandasana to the front of your mat, bending into your right leg a lot. You're welcome to draw the hands to the heart or keep the hands on the floor. Lean the right hand into your right arm, into this right thigh, and then take a breath. Feel into the stretch. Lovely. Skandasana to the back of your mat, bending into your left side, same thing, pressing your left arm into the left thigh. Breathing, not holding onto your breath, but seeing if you can relax into the stretch. And then as you exhale, spin to the front of your space, find a low lunge. Breathe in, drive your chest to the front. And then as you exhale, half lift, half splits again, picking that left leg off the floor. Okay, inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, knee to the nose, contract everything inwards. Again, we'll reach the foot back, inhale. Exhale, hug it in. Nice and controlled, reach back, breathe in. Exhale, hug it in. Inhale, reach the foot back. Hold now. Left fingers to the mat, same position, that reverse moon shape. So you have two options here. You're welcome to stay as you are. If you want to play with a bind, begin to bend into your back left leg. Right hand meets your left foot. It's a bit of a tricky one, so just play with it. Don't take it too seriously once again. And then if you are here, begin to kick into your hand slightly. So it's important to have those left fingers connected to the floor to help you find some support. And then engage your right quadricep muscles, so your right thigh is nice and firmed. Breathe into that for a moment and feel that deep hamstring stretch. Take one more round of breath. Nice and slowly let go of your foot, low lunge. Drop the back foot down to the earth. Inhale, peel your heart to the front. Exhale, step it back into a plank. And then let's move through it. Chaturanga to an upward facing inhale. Exhale, flipping over the feet, downward facing dog. Beautiful, guys. Relax your face. Feel into it. And then we'll send our left leg into the air, three-legged dog, bending through this side, heel to your bum. Breathe in. Breathing out, knee to the nose, round through the upper back. Inhale, three-legged dog, radiating through the back heel. Exhale, knee to the nose. Again, inhale, reach back. Exhale, knee to the nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Kick back into your foot, into your heel. Exhale, low lunge. Step softly in between your hands. Right knee sinks to the mat. Drive your hips down a lot. Breathe in. And then as you breathe out, half splits position. Straightening, working towards straightening out through the left leg. Take an inhale. And then as you exhale, rock forwards to that same lunge position. Staying present, staying embodied. Breathe in. Breathing out, take it back into your half splits. Keep the left foot flexed. All right, and then we're gonna rock forwards back to our lunge. Pick your back knee off the floor, breathe in. Exhale, shift forwards to your left leg, half lift, half splits. Now kick into your back heel, radiate through the foot. Exhale, knee to the nose, contract everything inwards. And then we'll reach it back again. Inhale, lift your head to the front. Exhale, hug it in. Again, reach back. Exhale, round in. And again, last time, reach your foot back. Hold now. Right fingers to the mat, come into that twisted variation of your moon, Ardha Chandrasana. So firm into all four corners of your left foot. And if you're wobbling here and you're kind of finding it really difficult to balance, don't worry about it. Just slowly come back into it. Engage your left thigh for one more breath. Nice and softly land the foot down. Warrior two. We'll take the hands to the sides. Push into the edge of your back foot. Back legs are nice and turned on. Inhale, reverse. Spacious through your left rib cage. And then exhale, rainbow warrior. Take it back. Sweep the hands behind you. Let's rock forwards again. Moving through it, finding that flow. Inhale. And exhale, rainbow warrior. Take it back. Inhale, reverse. Come forwards, rooting through your front left leg. Inhale. Exhale, Prasarita Padottanasana, wide-legged fold. Toes in, heels out, melt straight down. Hands can be to your ankles or to the space in between your legs. Firming into your feet, come into a halfway lift. Exhale, fold a little bit deeper. Okay, beautiful guys. Push into your feet, come into a halfway lift again, breathing in. And then breathing out. Side angle position to the back. Right forearm meets your thigh. Whatever you had on that first side. Just making sure that your back leg is doing some of the work as well. You're not dumping all of the weight in this front leg. Take a breath. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Breathing in, nice and full. Exhale. Skandasana now to the front of your mat, bending into your left leg. Hands together, push firmly into your left foot. And then make your way to the back of your space. Skandasana, getting a little bit deeper into the inner thigh. Take a breath here. On your next breath in, swivel all the way to the front of your space, finding a low lunge. Breathe in, lift your chest. Exhale, half lift, half splits. Pick the back leg off of the floor. Fingers to the earth. Radiate through the back heel. Inhale. Exhale, knee to the nose, contract. And then inhale, reaching it back again. Exhale, hug it in. Finding the breath as you move. Inhale. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, reach your foot back. Hold now. Right fingertips to the earth, reverse moon shape. Left hand stretches into the air. So I know this is super strong. If you did so on the first side, find a bind. Left hand meets your back right foot. If you are here, playing maybe with kicking into that hand a little bit more. Seeing if you find your way into some sort of balance, really challenging our balance, our strength, and our coordination. One more breath. Okay, beautiful guys. Softly land that back foot down to the floor, finding a low lunge. Plugging into both hands, we'll step it back into a plank position. Chaturanga Dandasana, elbows pull in. Upward facing, leading through the center of your heart. And then exhale, flipping over the feet, finding a downward facing dog. Take 3 spacious breaths here. As you really sink into the floor through the feet, through the hands, connecting energetically, mentally and physically to yourself and to your body. Okay, on the next breath in, you're gonna reach your left hand to the edge of your right foot. Now, if this is too intense and this is not accessible, you can reach your hand towards your thigh or anywhere really on the leg. What we're doing here is finding a twist. So you're pulling your head almost underneath this right armpit, revolving the right rib cage towards the sky. So this is gonna challenge your balance. It might be really tricky. Just make sure that you're pressing your fingerprints into the earth and see if you can find your breath here. 2 rounds. Lovely, and nice and slowly, left hand meets the ground, changing sides, pressing into both feet and revolving your left rib cage towards the sky, grounding into all 4 corners of your left hand here. So getting into an active twist, really lengthening all the muscles across your trunk as well as your hamstring line. Okay, lower both hands down to the ground, finding a dog. Take a nice big breath in and a breath out. Okay, and then nice and slowly you can begin to walk your feet towards your hands, meeting in a malasana squat at the top of your space. Lengthen your tailbone down as much as possible, and then draw your hands to your heart space. If it's available to you, you can draw the elbows to the inner thighs, lift up through your head, and just relax your energy. Allow your breath to slow down for a moment as you breathe into your hips. And breathe some space into yourself. Okay, and then nice and slow, you're going to take your hands behind you, lower your bum down to find a seat. Crossing your right foot over your left thigh, just as we did in the beginning, figure 4. Hands behind you, come onto your fingerprints if it's available to you. Again, we're going to lengthen up through our skull. Spine is as long as possible. Pull the right knee forwards. Lengthen out through the chest, and notice how this stretch feels now. Taking a nice full inhale here, and an exhale. Okay, listening carefully. Hands to either side of your hips now. Reverse tabletop shape in this variation. So your right foot stays where it is, lift up through your hips, squeeze your bum. And then keep your chin tucked here so the back of your neck is nice and long, and you're working to really build that back body strength as we open up through the outer thigh. One more breath. Nice and slowly lower your hips down to the ground. Extend your left leg forwards in front of you. Right foot crosses over the left thigh. Wrap your left hand around this right thigh and pull the thigh in towards your chest as you come into a twist. So you can just place the right fingers behind you, pull the right shoulder back a little bit, lengthen through your twist, and find your breath. Breathing in and growing a little bit taller, and then as you exhale, twisting maybe a little bit deeper. Beautiful. Nice and slowly unwind. Uncross your legs. Left foot over the right thigh, figure 4. So don't check out now. You have to make sure that it's nice and balanced in the body. So fingers behind you. If you came onto your fingerprints, you're welcome to do that now. Pull the left knee forwards as much as you can. Nice long spine, and just feel into the stretch. And if you can, just try to breathe in and out through the nose. As soon as you do that, you'll notice that it's actually easier to get into the stretch, because your brain gives your body the signal that it is safe to go there when you're breathing through your nose, because it relaxes you. Okay, now when you're ready, hands to either side of your hips. Let's come into that reverse tabletop shape. Squeezing the bum, activating the glutes, holding for 3, for 2, and for 1. Lovely, nice and slow. Bum lowers down to the floor. Extend your right leg out in front of you. Left foot crosses over that right thigh, twisting to your left. So wrap your right hand around your left thigh, hug it into the chest slightly as you lift up through your skull and through the rest of your spine. Breathe in as you lengthen, and then breathing out, twist. Find space. On the end of your exhale, unwind to face the front of your mat. Uncross your legs, keeping a little bend in through your knees. Reach your hands out in front of you. And leisurely and slowly and consciously make your way all the way down to the mat. And then once you are down, pull the right knee in towards the body, wind removing. Giving your leg a squeeze as you drive it into the chest. And then exhale, finding a twist, pulling that right knee towards the left side, trying to ground your right shoulder and the right shoulder blade as close to the floor as you can. And see if you can relax into the stretch. So if you feel like this is a really intense twist, just back off a little bit and try to ground the right shoulder first. The most important thing here is that you're breathing nice and consciously. Doesn't need to be like insanely deep breaths, but just making sure that your breath is steady. There's a nice flow in and there's a nice flow out. Take 2 more rounds. Okay, and then drive the right knee back in towards your body. Giving your leg a squeeze and then sending it out in front of you, changing sides, left knee in. Breathe in, give yourself a squeeze. Exhale, twisting to the other side. Melting the left shoulder. And same thing here, just trying to sort of become more aware of the finer details in your body. So instead of allowing your mind to wander into your to-do list or whatever's coming after this, see if you can just stay in your body and actually become curious about, what am I feeling in my shoulders? What am I feeling in my chest? Where am I feeling tightness? And then when you are ready to do so, you can slowly guide that knee back in to the midline. We'll hug both knees into our chest, and to close, before we get into Shavasana, hug yourself into a little ball and really draw everything inwards. Draw yourself in towards yourself, breathing in and then breathing out. Shavasana. Extending your legs forwards, bringing your hands out to either side of you. Allow the top of your hand and your fingers to meet the ground, the back of your head to meet the ground, and your sitting bones, your calves, your hamstrings, and your heels to all get heavy. Close the eyes and just tune inwards and see if you can begin to soften your thoughts. And if your mind is very busy right now, just try to keep your mind focused on the inhale through the nose and the exhale through your nose. We'll be here for about 2 to 3 minutes. You deserve your Shavasana. Begin to deepen your breathing, noticing where you feel the movement of your chest and of your belly as you start to lengthen those breaths. And then very gradually just bring the awareness back into your physical body, picking up on the energy that you have created through the practice, through becoming embodied and becoming tuned into yourself. And then in your own time, you can just find some small stretches. So any intuitive movements, giving yourself a bit of a full body stretch, and then leisurely making your way into a comfortable seat of your choice at your own time. As always, not rushing out of the Shavasana, but holding on to the calm quality that you have hopefully cultivated. All right, and then once we are here, let's draw the hands to the heart and just take a moment to connect to your heart space, breathing fully, nice and full into the chest, into the belly. Exhale, sighing it out, letting it go. Namaste. Thank you so much for coming and practicing with me today. I really hope that you enjoyed this practice. If you did, please let me know in the comments below. I love hearing from you guys, and I read all of your comments and try to get back to all of you. And please let me know if you have any requests or feedback. I'm always open to that. And give me a nice big thumbs up if you did enjoy, if I didn't say that already, and subscribe, send this video on to a friend, someone who may enjoy it. And I hope you have a beautiful day, and I hope you stay connected to yourself.